It brings together all classes, all areas geographically, and a number of different states. And because of that, we're able to get, some of the top performances from those athletes, and that's what they're striving for, and that's what the fans like.
And welcome back to Varsity Sports Now. That was Terry Prendergast, who's on the board of directors for the Howard Wood Dakota Relays, the 89th Howard Wood Dakota Relays set for this weekend in Sioux Falls. It just kind of speaks to the longevity of this event. For more on it, we bring back Alex Heinert. And Alex, let's talk about the special events first. Going to take place this Friday night, starting with the boys' 800-meter run. The field just released yesterday. 4 states represented by those 8 athletes that were selected. Out of that group, who stands out?
Well, first off, just the fact that we've got the best 800 runners from North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, and Iowa. That's pretty impressive just off the bat. So kudos certainly to the Howard Wood Dakota Relays board for making that happen. When you look at this field, you got to start with Brennan Witz. This is a senior from Custer that is a 3-time Class 8 champion in the half mile. This is a kid that is 3rd best all time in the state of South Dakota. He ran a 1:53.36 last year. Again, 3rd best all time. So he's got to be the one that you look for right off the bat. On the outside of him, though, Carter Lilly of Sioux City. This is a kid that just a week ago at Drake set a new meet record in winning the Drake Relays 800. Again, a 1:54.6. That's a pretty impressive mark when you can do that at a meet like that. He's going to be no stranger to the spotlight, so he'll be somebody that will be certainly in the mix. On the inside, Jacob Simmons of Sturgis. This is a kid that was a runner-up a year ago in Class AA. He has run 1:55 this year, and he's a guy that's got some range. He was 3rd in the mile a year ago. He can run the 400 as well, so he's a guy that we expect to be in the midst of this. And also there's Dylan Werner of Bismarck. He was 3rd at state in Class A year ago in North Dakota. He's been in that 1:55 range as well, so those 4 guys, all under 1:56, should all be in the mix.
Yeah, 4 guys under 1:56. Certainly outstanding, but anyone outside that group of 4 that have a chance at this thing?
That's the great thing about the 800 meters is because of all the special events between the 2 and the 4 and the 8 over the years, this is the one that has the biggest potential for an upset or for something incredible to happen. It's a race where competition really lends itself to running fast times. And so for someone like Jace Kraft of Wessington Springs or Nate Schrader of Lincoln, these are kids that are competitors and they're champions. And who's to say those guys couldn't make a run when the competition gets going?
Absolutely. Well, that event will take place 7:25 this coming Friday night there at Howard Wood Field. Now, following the boys' 800-meter at 7:55 will be the girls' 200-meter run. It's a loaded field as well, though 3 names really stand out in particular in your mind. Tell us about those.
Well, when you look at the girls 200, you start with Stacy Smith. This is a senior kid from Sioux Falls Christian that has posted the best seed time, coming in 25.30. The only thing with her, however, she's been injured really since last year's state track. We had a hamstring issue last year. It's recurred so far this spring. I talked with her head coach, Bob Gary, last night, and she's about 50-50 to run. If she does run, she can be devastated on her good days, but I'm not sure if she's going to be 100%. And if she cannot go, that'll open the door for someone like Brooke Ireland, the senior from Sturgis. This is a girl that has been so good for so many years. Again, 2nd in the 100, the 2, and the 8 a year ago at state. She won the quarter mile. Again, this is a girl that has done everything, and she's got incredible form and great top end speed. But the person in that field who's running the best right now, Courtney Dowling of Pierre. This is a sophomore kid who did the sprint double last year in the double A's. She had an incredible meet this weekend in Pierre, 55.54 in the quarter. That's one of the best all time in the state of South Dakota. She won the 100 under 12 seconds. Nobody's running better than Dowling. So she's the one who is going to be probably the one to beat in this race.
You said it, just a sophomore. What makes Dowling so good?
I talked with her head coach, Greg Starr, this weekend, and immediately he said the first 2 things: she loves to run and she runs all the time. And that's a great combination for someone who's so talented. It helps that she is so talented. Starr used the term once-in-a-generation athlete when talking about her. And she apparently is a fantastic kid off the field as well. And so just the fact that she puts the time in, has that drive and that right attitude about this makes her so special.
All things considered, any chance she doesn't win this race?
There's always a chance. I mean, Howard Wood has a long history of bringing athletes to levels previously unseen. You think about a couple years ago, Colin Koth in the Special 400. This is a kid that wasn't even in the field. He comes in as an alternate. He runs a 48.33, a meet record back in 2008, and wins the thing going away. So upsets happen. I mean, it's not out of the question for someone like Callie DeWitt, who's a freshman from O'Gorman, kind of an unknown quantity, placed in the top 5 in both the 100 and the 2 last year in AA. She's a great gamer. She might come up with something special. Sierra Stotts of Eureka Battle. She won 100 and 200 last year in Class B. So you never know when they take the track what's going to happen. It's going to be a great race all the way around.
Well, between these two events, certainly going to be an exciting, half hour of this event. But really, it's 2 days of really, really good track and field. Middle school all the way to college age athletes all participating in this thing. So if you get a chance, get out there and check some of that. Oh, thanks a lot. Great stuff again, Alex.
Thanks,
Look, a strong delivery is the most important component to a good fast pitch. And when we come back, one of our regional experts will break down that delivery from start to finish. Diamond Tips is up next.
Varsity Sports Now, presented by Shield.